Those who were teenagers in the 90s, what piece of technology took you a long time to adapt to during the turn of the century? Voice recognition actually being good and usable is the thing I'm still getting used to. I waited to get a smartphone until almost everyone else my age had one. I always used to say that I don't need to have the internet with me all the time. Once I made the switch though, there was no looking back. I delayed because I knew as soon as I had one I'd be staring at it constantly. This was me too. I didn't get my first smartphone until 2014 and everyone thought I was crazy. Honestly though, I do miss not having one. I feel like I was less lazy because when I was bored I would do stuff. Now I just grab my phone and browse Reddit instead. The constant availability of a seemingly endless stream of entertainment in any form. I still can't adapt. I should be sleeping right now. The concept of not hiding your identity online. Always lie when asked ASL was drilled into me. So the idea that someone can just mosey on over to Facebook and find your personal information is wild to me. Video calling / Skype / FaceTime, whatever it's called these days. Well, I still haven't adapted. My younger siblings insist every call must be a video call. Nah dog, I'm good. Edit, and I'm generally on the front lines, keeping up with the tech, recommending them products, troubleshooting their problems, etc. For me it's shit like LinkedIn and building a professional social media and networking presence. I'm not really into regular social media, so it's something I never did or built. I find it incredibly draining to create content, to cultivate a social media presence. I don't mind doing it casually and see immense value in staying connected with people that I'd otherwise not have the ease of access to. But when it comes to being intentional about posts to grow followers, I find it hard to be motivated. Laptops. I remember the old ones my dad would have for work and how they really sucked compared to the desktop we had. Once they started having them in schools, I still thought they sucked. I guess I knew that they would naturally get better, but the idea that a laptop would ever be powerful enough for things like gaming, serious computing ability, or small enough to be carried conveniently? Yeah right. Not anytime soon. Looking back, I know how dumb it was, considering people have had the same feelings for everything from electricity to the telephone. But at the time, my aversion to them and being dismissive about them really put me at a disadvantage for a few years. Don't know if it's technology exactly, but it's certainly a byproduct of it, the loss of privacy. Actually, it's not really the loss of privacy that really gets me, it's the loss of the expectation of privacy. Your business was your business, and people kinda respected that, or they were a naughty bitch. It wasn't really the norm until phone cameras and, particularly, 9/11, that your business was government business or semi-public business, or worse yet, potentially profitable entertainment on the internet for a stranger. If I went out with my friends, did stupid shit, not that this ever occurred, mind you cough, and then proceeded to keep our damned mouths shut, nobody ever found out about it. It wasn't immortalized in a cell phone pic on Facebook. And if someone asked, and you said huh, what? Nah, don't know what you're talking about. It felt like people had enough respect for your privacy to not push the issue. It's not social media I hate, it's the attitude that a lot, if not most, people have taken to social media. People post pics or vids of strangers because they were doing something funny or stupid without permission. That's an invasion of someone's privacy, not lol. Film someone dressed weird because you think they're funny looking? You're an asshole who should probably learn to keep your nose out of others people's business, not an influencer, entertainer, or some stupid shit. People treat other people differently, since we blurred privacy, news, and entertainment, and I think it's making people more self-conscious and anxious, just in general, because I think there's an element of kinda always feeling like you might be center stage without realizing it. Streaming media vs owning a copy. Software as a service in general. Touch screens. I kept a phone with a hard keyboard for a long time. Stored CCS on websites. I remember when you could get a one-time number for special transactions. I'm still against cash apps like Venmo. Everyone that says I need it takes cash.